size up trades and why sometimes I add to them and other times I dump losers. I'm going to try to give a couple examples from this morning as to my rationale behind some of the trades. Early on, there's a trade where I added to, it was after the factory orders number. I thought this spike up here was going to be pretty much just garbage. I thought we'd come back a little bit further than it did, and I was short in here. A lot of times in the second tier numbers, you get a spike up and a retracement back down. We did get it here, but I got some poor sales off in here, and I continued when I didn't get filled. When I didn't, basically when I put my outs too low, I still didn't think we were going to rally real hard. So as the market moved higher, I was watching the Dow Jones Euro stocks, which I'm about to drag into the screen. And as you can see, it spiked to its high right on the number in the following 6 or 7 minutes. As the DAX creeped higher, the Euro Stoxx wasn't getting a follow through, and the Euro Stoxx is a much thicker index, much more liquid. So if I see the DAX popping towards its high of the day and the Euro Stoxx isn't seeing any follow through, I'm thinking that the high is going to hold. And really, there was no buying really coming in the Euro Stoxx. So as we move back towards the early highs in the day in the DAX, I held the shorts and added them between the 90 and 91 area. And I mean, when I do this, I've got in mind that if this Euro Stoxx does pop through the highs, I've got to eject. But I see this numerous times, and I'm going to show you also on the higher time frame there is a divergence too. So we've got a small little divergence here, and we've got the DAX running into its highs here. So there's a divergence on the 1 minute, and then there's also a divergence on the 5 minute time frame, which I will pull into the screen right now. Here's the DAX. It's a 5 minute chart from early trading here, and then when I start trading here after the bond market open. And then here's the Dow Jones Euro Stoxx. So the DAX put in its early morning highs here around 74.94, and the Euro Stoxx did it here at looks like 43.71. On the factory orders number, the Euro Stoxx spiked up to 90, and the DAX went ahead and tested its high at 94. So I was really looking for a divergence on the higher time frame, and when the 1 minute was holding, I thought there was a good chance that the DAX would roll over on itself, because you see that a lot of times, where if you get divergence from the early morning where the DAX makes a new high and the Euro Stoxx doesn't, a lot of times it'll roll off, and that's what I was looking for. So I didn't mind adding to the position going with the Euro Stoxx having a divergence on the 1 minute and 5 minute, and the DAX running into its early morning highs. Again, if you know, with that known, if we would have got through those highs, I would have had to puke that. And also, I won't add to position even if I have conviction, if I'm not up for the day, if I don't have a little bit of cushion. And we had some decent trades early on. I had some decent trades early on, and that's another reason why I was willing to stick to my guns on that. I've seen this stuff numerous times. So again, just if anyone's looking at this, it's important if you're gonna try to do something like this that you really have the discipline to get out if what you're looking for doesn't happen. So if the Dow Jones Euro Stoxx would have popped back up through that high and made new highs, there's no way. I mean, I would have had to eject. But it looked like that was pretty solid, and I thought we could get a roll off. Also, if it didn't come off within the next couple minutes, I would have just got out of